Oh, yeah.
But are we going to have sound?
Yeah, we're going to have sound today. That is the question. Is there sound? Elizabeth Newkirk.
I just told her to don't lie.
Is
So I
there-
didn't get yelled at.
Is there sound? Is what
Elizabeth,
we need
is
to
there
know.
sound?
Is there sound? But we know last time there was no sound.
And she told us that.
Yes, there is sound.
Thank you.
So, yeah. So I guess what we're going to do today, besides cardio, is actually answer the questions that we answered
Last time.
last time when there was no sound.
But all the deaf lip readers got a full-blown session. Blown session.
I got a blown session.
Yep. Fully blown. We're going to blow it. Blow it completely.
Yep. So, let's start off with question number 1. Is Steve competing? No. No. No.
Just
No.
Just one.
Just Patrick. He's competing in the Monster Mash October 21st, and maybe a couple other shows after that. We'll see how that goes. So no, I am not competing in a bodybuilding competition this year. My next plans to compete are in the spring of 2018 when I turn 45. So, spring. That's the answer. Question number 1.
Yep.
Question number 2 is how have your workouts changed since beginning to diet? Patrick?
Well, I'm a little far away, but I'll talk over. Steve says I have a soft voice. Actually, he says I got a soft mouth, but I'll say voice. So basically, the way the workouts have changed. First of all, okay, the only reason they changed is because I was scheduled for a change in my workouts. They did not change because I went on my cut. Okay? So, what we did was, we took basically the same workouts we were doing and lowered the amount of rest time. Okay? That's really all we did. The number of sets and reps and things like that have typically stayed the same. Okay? All we're doing now, instead of taking a little bit more time in between to let ourselves recover, is actually, one, to save on time. So we're just literally going back to back to back to back and actually get through the workouts in a much quicker time so it works with our schedule. Alright? Also,
What's up, Thumb?
hey Dom, what up, bub? We've actually combined days. So instead of having just a chest day, a back day, arms, legs, something like that. Okay, now we're doing chest and back together. Then we're doing arms and shoulders. Okay? Then we have leg day 1, which is all legs, but it focuses more on quads on Monday. Then we have a leg day number 2, which we still hit quads and things like that, but there's a more focus on hamstrings. Okay, but it's not split up the way we had it before with quads and hamstrings. Alright? And those days are hard. That's probably the hardest one. Legs are just rough, especially if you don't have rest. I was rolling around on the bathroom floor last Thursday. Is it Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday. So I was so tired. Alright? So that's basically how the workouts have changed since starting to cut. But don't confuse that with you change your workouts because you're cutting. It's different. Back to Steve.
Yeah. So, like I said, he was just already scheduled to change up his workouts. We do that every so often anyway. But also, in the new position that he has, the way his schedule is set up.
Doggy style.
In the way his schedule is set up, it what we're doing right now makes a lot more sense because, you know, we get through the workouts a lot quicker. We do it typically on our break time.
Yeah.
We tend to have a break in the middle of the day.
Hey, I'm off tomorrow.
So, correct.
But I'm still coming into work. What's good, Ty?
So, we set it up that way. So we get in and get out. Get in and get out. And we're able to work out and then eat. Get some food in us so we can finish out the rest of the day here at work. So, yeah, so, you know, in the workouts. So if you're, you know, trying to do a competition prep, just because you go on a diet doesn't mean you need to start doing like 25 reps of everything. I mean, you could do that from time to time, but
on a schedule.
You need to actually do similar workouts that in your in-season prep time that you do in your off-season, because you spent all this time trying to gain this muscle. You don't want to go into prep to lose it. So you need to maintain it. So, like he said, he was already scheduled for us to flip it. We did. When I say flip, combine those days and then back to back to back to back to back. So now workouts really last probably about an hour, to be quite honest.
Yeah, we did it about an hour today.
So
we were hauling ass though.
And we kick ass. We go. And I know to some people it probably seems like they're being rude or whatever because we're focused on, okay, we need to get to the next exercise.
Yeah.
We need to get to the set.
Steve actually is rude.
Yeah, well, I will be. Yeah, exactly.
So don't confuse that with, oh, maybe they're just trying to get to the next exercise is what he's trying to say. No, we're actually rude.
Yeah. So.
Common misconception.
So, you know, and that's a big issue when you work out, when in the same place where you work. Yeah. So, because people are like, oh man, I didn't realize that you were as big as you were when I see you in your uniform. Or they're always asking
for. Or when I see you in the locker room. You know? It's common. I mean, we get that all the time when we're together in the locker room.
And then, you know, people's always wanting to ask questions, asking for tips, or if I'm doing this, or wait a minute, aren't you a trainer here? Can I ask you a real quick question? You know.
But we get paid for that.
Exactly. We get paid.
We don't work
for that.
Free.
I mean, you don't go to
Instagram. You don't get trainer tips for free. Trainer tips. Stop asking for tips.
Now, I got a question today. It was actually a very good question. And it comes from my homie, Roy.
Roy.
He's about to do it's either a Spartan race or a mud race.
Or a
mud Spartan race this weekend. And he asked the question as, what should he eat the day of the race? Donuts. You know, for energy.
Donuts.
Pat said donuts. Funny thing is, this is exactly what I told him.
Donuts.
I said, the night before, you want to eat pasta. Pasta, pizza, you know, carbs, in that manner, so that'll sit with you for a little while and also give you energy the next day. The day of the competition, needs to eat a lot of fruit, candy bars, and donuts.
Yeah, you're fine. You can't see you. You're fine.
Wow, you got a question?
Yeah, I do.
You want to answer?
No, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
We're fielding questions. It's a live question from
It's a live
Megan.
question right here.
What's good from the KK?
How do you figure out your macros? That's a very good question.
I just Googled it and I'm using like what Google said and I don't know if that's like what I should be going on.
I'm going to tell you the easiest way to figure out your macros.
Okay.
You said you went to Google. go to TDEE.com. TDEE.com, that's total daily energy expenditure. It'll ask you the simple questions. Your gender, your age, your activity level, and it'll give you a rough estimate of what your basic metabolic rate is. And it'll ask you if you want to lose weight, gain weight, that kind of thing. So it'll adjust to what you should be eating to either gain or lose weight and tell you what your macros are. So that gives you the calories, and then you can break them down a little bit more, your carbs and all that kind of stuff. Very simple.
Thank you, Megan from the KK.
Tips. She's trying to look. She's trying to look.
Alright,
So,
see you guys later.
alright, have a good one. There you go. And we were just talking about people asking questions. And we gave free tip again. Even though we just complained about giving away free tips.
Here, it's different. She works here, we'll give them,
A discount?
discount. It's typically about what, $400 a month? How's freezing?
So honestly, I mean, everyone can use that. It's TDEE. That's ThomasDavidEdward.com. TDEE, total daily energy expenditure. And
What?
watch us from the airport, Terry. Hey, what's up, girl?
What up, Terry?
And yeah, you go to that website, put that information in. It'll give you your basic metabolic rate. It'll give you what your body needs to maintain the weight that is at. And then you go 500 up, 500 down, to try to figure out whether or not you're trying to gain weight, lose weight, where you're going from there. And if you want to break it down even more, you got your proteins and your carbs
Your fats.
are 4 grams. Oh, for every. Oh, I'm about to do the math all wrong. There's 4.
He's carb tarded.
I'm carb tarded.
He's gone prep. He's got prep Ryan.
4 calories per gram. So your carbs and your protein are 4 calories per gram. So if you have 10 calories, if you have 10 grams of protein, that's 40 calories. You just want to do math like that. Now fat, 9 calories. So per gram. So that's why you gotta look at your fat. I'm not saying fat causes you to be fat. I'm just saying when you do your macros, you gotta look at those numbers. Because sometimes you'll see that I'll eat 1,000 grams of carbs. So if you do 1,000 grams, that's 4,000 calories. Carbs.
Yeah.
So
Is that how you figured mine out?
the math. This is the math of eating. When you figure out the math of eating, and you'll see that calories in, calories out. There is some logic to that. And when you combine clean eating with that as well, meaning you're getting all your calories from clean food, I say clean food, healthy food, not junk food, processed food, then it makes things a little bit easier to get to your goal. So, when you do your specifics, hit me up. Then you'll send me a personal message, and we can talk then, or you can leave a comment here, and I'll get back with you on trying to figure out your specific macros for whatever goal you may have. So, like with Patrick, in the off season, when he was building muscle, had him all the way up to 5,500 calories a day. 5,500 calories a day.
There's a lot of mod.
So now, as he's cutting weight, cutting fat, he's down to 2,492 calories a day. So when you start getting those lower numbers, and with as much working out as he does, and as much work as he does, he has to be very strategic of what and when he's eating. So, number one, he doesn't run out of energy while on the Stairmaster to do things like that.
Right.
So,
I'll give it a tour since Miles the only one here.
What's going on?
She said something.
Interested in joining? Sign up. Promise you're the man. Don't let him fool you. He's actually the GM.
Steve Crummins, general manager.
If you need help, I'm available in 15 minutes.
So, you got people walking in the gym at 9:15, looking to get memberships at the end of July. So, this place, that's why we call it the Mecca of the Midwest. It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, it is the biggest LA Fitness in the Midwest.
One of the top 12 I found out in the company that is not a signature club.
Oh, so if you heard that, this club is one of the top 12 in the company of LA Fitness. That's not what they call a signature club, which is even more expensive to join.
Yeah.
So we have roughly about 1,600 check-ins to this club a day. That doesn't mean that's how many people are in here at one time. That means from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, we have an average of 1,600, well, actually, averaging about 1,600 check-ins. That's not including people who come in and say, oh, I forgot my key tag, or I don't know my key tag, could you just check me in with my phone number? It doesn't count those. It only counts people with the key tag. So we have, I'm gonna say we're gonna have close to 2,000 people in here on a daily basis. Yeah, this is huge. If you haven't come and check us out, come and check us out. LA Fitness Oakley.
We got training. We got deals.
I would relay that message, Thelma, but then that would just go to his head.
What?
I'm telling you. So I'm not gonna say it. No, she did not say that.
That doesn't mean it's not true.
But she did not say that.
What'd she say? I'm gonna read it on the comments later anyway, Steve. Pat. I can't, my eyes are too bad. I don't
Yeah, it says Pat's arms look big as heck.
I'm just kidding. That's because I'm actually far away from Steve.
Far away.
I built those arms right there.
Small. My arms are small. So.
God dang. Steve, what do you eat?
What do I eat?
Other people's dreams?
Yes, I do. I eat other people's dreams.
God dang.
What I eat on a regular basis is the joy of the torture that I bring to my clients on a daily basis.
So pain.
I love that. Other people's pain.
So you're basically like the Green Mile. You take their pain from them.
I take their pain. Oh, no.
Consume it.
I take their pain to them.
Yeah.
I give them pain.
Bring the pain.
How do you feel? I feel good right now, but in 30 minutes, yeah, exactly, 30 minutes, you'll be begging to get out of here. I have one client that she likes to say,
11 minutes up.
she likes to say, I can't wait to get here, and then when I get here, I can't wait to leave. So, because they know 9 times out of 10,
Shout out to Jay.
9 times out of 10, that's Terry that says that all the
I
time.
know.
9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a bomb-ass workout. Even the simple workouts that, or should I say the workouts that seem simple to people a lot of times when I demonstrate them, oh, that looks simple. Oh, that looks easy. Or like one of my clients said tonight, that's a girl workout. That's a girl exercise. And so I go, I guess it must be a transgender workout then. I was like, because you're gonna do it. And by the end of it, they're always out of breath, drenched with sweat, tired, and they're like, oh, that's a good workout. So, just because I make an exercise look easy doesn't mean that it actually is easy. Remember, it's my job to make it look easy. It's my job to make it look easy.
Steve's also really strong.
So,
And really big.
let's go to,
He also has muscle.
there's a question here. Do you eat a lot of seafood?
No.
No.
In fact, we don't get to eat any of it.
So, well, here's the thing.
Because I asked if I could eat crab legs the other day. I'm a little salty about this. And I say salty because I also eat salt. If I could eat crab legs. And he said, are they on the diet? I said, no. He said, what's the answer? And Brian said, hey, let's order pizza. I'm going to grab a beer.
So.
And then he got karma by falling on a skateboard in the middle of the hallway.
Oh, man. But back to the eating the seafood thing. Now, during this competition prep, at the moment, I'm making him eat very vegetarian. So the only animal-based food that he's eating right now
Elizabeth.
are eggs. Are eggs. So, and if you saw his Instagram today,
I'm gonna get a text.
he drank raw eggs this morning. I didn't tell him to do that, but he did it.
Rocky style.
Rocky style, as they like to say. So,
As Josh Isles said, like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
yeah. So, now, as we get closer, depending on what his body is looking like as we get closer to the competition, I might throw in some fish. Yeah, you got yelled at.
Like Elizabeth?
Yeah, we'll throw in some fish. Some white potatoes, some white rice, things like that to kind of dry him out. Asparagus to kind of eliminate the water out of his system. So,
Water.
right now he's holding a lot of water, which is okay.
And fat.
And fat. But it is what it is. So we might introduce that. It depends on what he's looking like at the time.
Probably really good.
Because if I can get him to truly eat all his vegetables, what the hell are you doing?
I'm doing my hip part of the exercise.
Oh my God.
What? I'm just trying to expand extra energy. It's about the win.
Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to read this, but the
My cardio's getting a lot better. I will say that. My cardiovascular endurance has increased these past 2 weeks. I ain't even feeling this yet. I'm sweating a lot, but I ain't feeling it.
you're right, Thelma. He is special. But
What up, Bo?
what can you substitute for seafood? Okay.
Any food. Asian food. Korean food.
What you want to substitute for seafood? You basically
Same
want to
thing.
eat. I would personally eat
Kale.
vegan meat,
That's what I eat.
which is what he's eating right now.
Sliders.
Pea protein based meat, or a combination of soy and pea protein. There's different brands. There's one called Beyond Meat. They make a lot of great, quote unquote, fake meat. And so if you look at a lot of what I eat and what I post on Instagram and Facebook is my food, then yeah, like Morningstar is also a good one. You'll see people's like, is that meat? No, it's not meat. It's pea protein or soy protein. I'm not a big tofu fan unless it's sofritas from Chipotle. But that's just me. I know a lot of people who actually do like tofu. I'd rather eat tempeh. But I do. There's a company, again, called Beyond Meat. Another company called Gardein. Gardein is really, really, really good. It's so good that is what they actually use at the Yard House restaurant. For those people where there are yard houses in their city, like Cincinnati, they have a vegetarian menu and they have Gardein sliders and Gardein chickenless tenders and things like that. So that's what I would do. I would substitute the fish. So,
Which is what he has me doing.
yeah. And the main reason why we might use fish again when we get closer and closer to the show is really to dry him out. Because
dry you out?
fish will dry you out. Plus, it gives you that good omega-3s,
Yeah.
fatties. So, helps with the joints,
So what do you
helps with the brain.
Here's a question from Pat.
Question from Pat
To Steve.
to me.
Okay. Let's pretend for a second we're back in season 1.
Season 1 of Cardio
The
Confessions.
mini cut, which was
During the
9
mini cut.
weeks long.
9 weeks. Mini cut.
What would have happened if we would
What
have
would
kept
have happened
going
if we would have kept going
for a show?
for a shower?
Show, not shower.
Show.
You know what happens in
Show.
the shower?
You get clean. Anyway.
You get dirty,
No, you're dirty before you get in the shower.
or you just stay dirty.
You need a filter on that
ADD,
shower.
Always be dirty. All right.
Anyway,
So,
if we would have kept on cutting after the 9 weeks,
what would have changed about my diet?
what would have changed about your diet
Because we only-
in preparation for a show?
Because I think we were on track for a show at that point, but we stopped because I was
Well-
shooting for a photo shoot.
Honestly, it would have been different because the show that you would have done
Would have been this.
would have been still 3 weeks later.
Right.
So I wouldn't have put you on fish as soon.
Okay.
First of all, we would have maintained the cardio as it is, but I would have eventually taken out all meat whatsoever and had you do nothing but eggs and asparagus. Egg whites and asparagus. Egg whites and asparagus.
That's it?
To make you suffer.
Yeah, because I wasn't suffered hard enough.
No, you wasn't.
What
So,
we're going to do now? Not
possibly.
right now, but for this time.
But possibly. It all depends. We got to see how your body reacts. Right now, I mean, you weighed in this morning at what? 153?
0.6.
0.6? So you're already down, what? 3 pounds?
Not a full 3 pounds, but yeah,
Close enough.
about 2.5.
So you're on track right now to get at the goal weight.
Am I sexual? Well, sexual.
For those of y'all who are just beginning with this season of Cardio Confessions, you will find out that one of his favorite words is sexual. Everything is sexual. He thinks he's a Backstreet Boy,
No, I know I'm a Backstreet Boy.
a backseat boy.
As long as they ain't a back.
Right, Elizabeth?
Look, I'm only 5'3". The back seat's enough room.
Let's see. I'm trying to read this question, but the tripod again is in the way.
That's what she said.
Maybe that's what he said.
I don't know. I don't talk to Brian.
Yeah, you do. That's a lie.
Not about that.
Let me pull up the text
The
messages.
only thing Brian and I like to do is watch wrestling and apparently be racial.
Very racial.
Racially insensitive.
Racially insensitive motherfucker.
You
Yeah.
guys should have seen Steve last night. He was so heated.
I wasn't heated.
We were talking about
They
music.
were being racially insensitive.
Yeah, we were talking about music.
Black music. Anyway, that's a different subject. That's
But
another
this is also
show.
coming from the guy that said, that's some white shit.
That is some white shit.
We
Yeah,
got
I
2
said
minutes
it.
left. 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I said it. You know, I had a client the other day, actually. She was talking about, because she saw the video of the person standing outside of our church protesting.
Right.
And she said it went through her head like, oh my God, you white person making us all look bad.
That is true, though.
That's the same thing I say when they put on stupid black people on television. I'm like, oh man, really?
We're gonna have Jason just go dance on it.
Let's see. I'm trying to read this question. Thelma,
15 seconds.
post it 15 seconds.
Minute 15. Minute 15 seconds.
I think I'm gonna have to answer, I don't know, outside of drinks. What? Protein? Is that what it's talking about? I can't see what it says. All right. So, cutting down on meds, doctor's orders. What can I do to help eliminate them from my system outside of drinking water? Eliminate them from your system? You mean like clean them out of your body? Cleanse? The number one thing, drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water.
Water. H2O.
Let it naturally get out of your system.
H2O.
And then, you know, a lot of vegetables and right now, I guess a lot of fruits too.
Can I have
So,
carrots?
no, carrots are not on your diet.
But it's a vegetable.
Carrots are not on your diet.
Okay, well, alright.
So,
What about corn?
corn, absolutely not.
Okay. I'm just saying because it comes in those bags of veggies.
Corn, you don't even digest corn.
Really?
No, You ever taken a shit and then looked at it and see corn in it? You don't digest corn. Actually, you should look at your shit. If you ever go to the doctor and you have some intestinal problems, they'll ask you, what does your poop look like? Is it runny? Is it hard? Is it small? Is it long? Do you see food debris in it? They will ask those questions. There's sometimes they will say, take a sample of your poop and send it in so they can put it under a microscope.
That's weird.
That's not weird, that's science. I'm just saying.
Science is weird.
So,
Fuck you, science.
Thelma, drink a lot of water to help cleanse out your system. It's the main thing. Pedialyte is also a good thing as well, because it's going to help get the electrolytes back in your system without getting all the sugar that you can get in Gatorade. In doing that. So, Patrick just got off of the Stairmaster and slapped me on the ass. But anyway, he's saying it's time to go. And it's time to go. We're done for the day. I don't know why he's over there laying on the floor. He is over there laying on the floor, y'all. Passed out. Look at that. Saying he's got to eat.
I've got to eat. My rest of my diet for today is 6 veggie sliders and half a cup of rice.
He's got 6 veggie sliders and a half a cup of rice yet to eat. Pedialyte, yes. Pedialyte, you know, for babies. You'd be surprised at how much, how good actually baby food is actually to your system. It's funny because they make all this food so great for the babies. So I mean, not that it's funny, but it's funny in the sense that then we stop eating it and we stop eating food like it because our systems can digest other types of food. But these foods are actually very, very good for your body. So, you know, Pedialyte will be great to help replenish those electrolytes. You know, the same kind of idea as when you like vomit or you have diarrhea, you need to replace the electrolytes, things that you're missing. So in that, if you have any more questions, comments, leave them right here on this video, or you can direct message me or personal message me, as I say on Facebook, and I will try to answer everything to the best of my ability and probably use your question or anybody's question on the next Cardio Confessions. Until then, remember, fitness is for everybody. Peace.